about to go down.
It's lovely pass, and here he turns cleverly. Can he find a finish? Oh, he can!
Skill by Joshua, and a return right hand. Good counter right. Bullen is hurt. Second right hand. That clipped him as well. Now he goes in for the kill.
Well, Ricciardo is inching into the lead, and Ricciardo that win the Italian Grand Prix!
Iguodala running the floor.
Still leading the way with Canada in there too, with the Netherlands.
And Musa makes it 4 goals in 2 World Cup matches.
The Monaco Grand Prix. Ricciardo triumphant in Monza.
Through Bowden, Barrett can an early touch and an excellent.
Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
Ahmed, Musa denies rumors of crisis in the Super Eagles camp at AFCON. That's how we welcome you to today's episode of Sports Orbit, coming to you live from the Leadership Podcast Studio. My name is Alpha Achwan. Salifu Usman is here once again. For the next 30 minutes, we'll be talking sports, lots of AFCON news and what went down in the world of sports during the weekend. Salifu, once again, welcome to Sports Orbit.
Yeah, thank you, Alpha. It's blessed to be back on the studio again for the normal talk show on the sport. And AFCON is getting tougher and tougher lately.
Yeah, I'm sure for a lot of Nigerians, this Saturday was like the icing on the cake, especially following up with our peaceful performance against the Pharaohs of Egypt and finally booking a place in the quarterfinal of the 2021 AFCON. Of course, there were a couple of surprises also. Some teams who were once considered as minnows are proving that football has completely changed in Africa. But that we'll get into all of that when we get into talking about results and all of that.
You are right. While Nigerians are smiling, Nigerian fans are smiling, they cannot see the same of the Nigerian fans. The defending champions and one of the favorites. Things are not going down well for the Nigerians. After 2 months, they are still at the bottom of their group. Just 1 point. Well,
all right, we'll begin with the comment from Super Eagles captain Ahmed. Musa, there have been reports of an unrest in the Eagles camp, but Super Eagles captain Ahmed Musa has come out to say that those reports are false. He's actually surprised and wonders where all that is coming from. Salifu, I was surprised to see this kind of news too, because as long as I'm concerned, there's harmony in the camp. I saw a couple of clips of their training on social media, and they look very happy and well at home with themselves. So I wonder if this is just one of those things to distract the team.
Well, I think it is good that the captain of the team is coming out to debunk and to put the record straight that they are all fine and feel one. But one thing is that there's no always a smoke without fire. For anybody, for people, definitely we are all human beings. The Super Eagles fans are all human beings. Yes, the desire of every player is to win. The desire of every player is to play, to be on the field. And sometimes when you are not on the field, you feel somehow that you wish to be on the field. And definitely, in as much as we thank God that it is good and that's come to the ball and there's nothing of show that there's no anything like bitterness among the players. But what we even at the weekend, after the match against Sudan, I also had the news that some players are not happy that they are being put on base. They're feeling that they're being.
But this is normal.
That is normal in the moment.
There shouldn't be nothing strange to them. Even their clubs they play for. It's very normal.
Like I was discussing with someone before coming to the studio. I said that the practice in the football that when you are being put on the bench, it is a challenge on you to work your way back into the team.
Only 11 players can be on the pitch at
not to have against any coach. And if I'm in the show of but I'll still do the same thing that they have done. There's no need changing the winning team. Remember, it's the same squad that play against the same squad that play against Sudan. And the fact that the result is coming, there's no whatever happening, any promo or any view to go to hell. Sometimes you can also be surprised that I may not be true, but it's one of the things that normally happen anytime the national team is in the camp. Yeah. Some of those things can also be sponsored by the football agent. You know,
This happens very, very frequently.
so most of the agents that because this is an opportunity for agents to sell their players or to market their players. So the particular agent that feel that his players supposed to be on the player, if you try every angle to commit to try to commit the coach or to initiate the
Try
coach
to
to you
start spreading rumors.
to initiate the coach to play his plan. The coach feel that your players are not giving me what I want. So they started to create all this kind of the side distraction, just like you actually say, just like you say. But to me, what I feel that it is good that Ahmed Musa has come out to play that. Even though, and if you remember, even Ahmed Musa has played just has been playing a leadership role so far. He has not been on the pitch. So far.
Exactly. But this is the normal thing in football, even for their clubs you play for. That's why you go to some teams who are the large squad. All players cannot be on the
Yes,
on the pitch at the same time. Only
11 players. And at most, for a match, the highest for a match, you can say 14 players play.
Yeah. Including when you make
When
subs
you
and
make
all of that.
substitute.
All right, still on to news coming from the Super Eagles camp, where former Super Eagles striker Julius Agawa has come out to say that there's a lack of creativity in the current Eagles squad. So, who do you kind of agree with him? For me, I think maybe before the introduction of Aribo under Genadro, we could see that there was something lacking, but I don't know if you share in the same sentiments with Julius Agawa.
Well, Julius Agabuma is a former player and a former striker. He's a very high striker to that extent. Remember, he was a top scorer at one of the 2002 Africa Cup of Nations and a very key striker for Super Eagles when he do his play time. And for him, but for me, in as much I'm not a coach, in as much I'm not a football expert, and from I've been watching, we're in this business for a very long time, I've seen both teams playing. But in as much, you will agree with me that the Super Eagles teams we have at the moment don't have a natural creative midfielder.
Natural playmaker.
A natural playmaker, but if you look at it, but the pairing between the Aribo to me has not, the Aribo has not disappointed in this match so far. You know, see, this is not a natural playmaker, but to extent he has been able to fill in the gap so far, and I don't think Super Eagles. To me, they are not missing any supply. They are not lacking. They are not missing any supply of ball in up front. So for a team that played their first, even though they score one goal against each, but you can also see that they are from clear chances that they also have picked the ball. We will not blame them for me. Just an ill. Sometimes sometimes even the Mexico also miss a goal. So not that the players were lacking supply, and at the same time, I guess that you can also see that there's a lot of supply up front. So you may say that okay, we don't have a natural playmaker, but to see that the Super Eagles are suffering from creative ball at this moment, I don't agree. I may be wrong because he is more expert when it comes to football than I, but I don't really totally agree with him. But I think because most important that those that are filling the gap so far have done the job very well.
So, looking at what we have, even on the bench, in the absence of Aribo, for instance, who do you think, or looking at even the subs on the bench, which player can you identify and say, okay, this is a natural playmaker? Will someone like Mwakali fit into that mold? Is he a proper number 10?
Wakal is a proper natural playmaker because at the other 17 level, 17 level, he fit into that very well. And if in the absence of apart from Maribo, the only person I can also say is a natural playmaker that can also fill in the gap is Wakali. But so far, there's no need plan for Wakali to come into the field in as much as Aribo has.
Yes,
Aribo has not disappointed, so he has played well so far. And you can even see the chemistry, the synergy between him and Wilfred. So and the partnership is working so far. It's like they understand themselves very well. So they speak very well. So I think there's no more to cry about. There's no need to cry about unnecessary. There's no need to cry about unnecessary issues.
Yeah, because even in the last game, even when Alex Iwobi came on, a lot of people thought maybe there was going to be a few changes in position, but he came on and instead of going straight into the middle, he played on the right because Chukwueze had to go out for him to come on, and a lot of people thought maybe the coach would tinker a bit with the formation, but he allowed Iwobi stay on the right and let Aribo and Wilfred continue to play because a lot of people have not even been too impressed during the times when Iwobi had to play the role of a playmaker. Yes, he might have one or two tricky things here and there, but he has not really been able to, to take that playmaking role for the Super Eagles like a lot of people thought he was going to be, especially for the fact that, that his being JJ's nephew was also. In fact, some persons have said that for them, the reason why Iwobi is in this squad is because of his relationship with JJ. But I don't agree. We all agree that when Iwobi was onto the scene, he was a fantastic player. I really don't know how he dropped in form, especially when he left Arsenal for Everton. There has been this consistent drop in form. I don't know where he got it wrong, but I feel initially he deserved to be in that team. But for now, I can't really say if it's about. I think credit to coach Austin Eguavon, who has been able to select the best team and not necessarily starting in the team last 2 games.
You get it right, quite right there. It would be to me. He has not disappointed when he first burst into the Super Eagles team. But just like you said, just after he dropped, even his edges from Arsenal is also is part of dropping the form.
Sure,
If he was Iwobi, we know then
that's not
Arteta would have even allowed him to leave. But despite that, at the same time, even his performance for the Super Eagles recently is also give a lot of concern, and that is why many people are even happy that the government, me in particular, I was so happy that the government has the goal to put him on the bench. If it was the day of the good people will always is so starter on the so starter, and we see how strong football is being controlled from the midfield. When you don't have, if your midfield is not working, don't forget about it. Don't forget about it. If your midfield is not working, don't forget about football. And for having the goal to drop Iwobi has perfectly worked well for the Super Eagles. So then anybody who can cry about it or say anything about it, you should go to him and say whatever he wants to say. But for us, as far as this thing is concerned, this thing has done well. But it is also an opportunity that thank God the Super Eagles have already qualified for that. So the last match against Guinea-Bissau, it is not a do or die affair. But if I'm in coach, a winning streak to continue. Because there's no need matching the break where there's no when there's no need to match the break. So there's no need to leave the left from the feather. You should continue to match the top two and go. All we need is okay, you can give opportunity for those players who have not tested the game to come in and at the same time giving a more option, because this is football. You can't continue to rely on just on the 11 player. Anything can happen. In the absence of anything happen, you also need to test it. So you can use the match against the game to test most of those players, particularly although in particular he can rest I mean, if I'm suggest me, he can rest Aribo. Even I'm not even can play what can, because let people see what he can do. And at the same time, even in the striking forward, he can also do all this. They pick up like that to tell me and let's see what they can also offer.
You're right. I hope this is not one of those stories that, like we are saying about the rumors about the trouble in the camp where the captain has come to the bunk. In the time of Ken abroad, there were some players who were sure starters in that team.
Of course.
But Eguavon has come to rock the boat, and who knows, like you said, there's no smoke without fire. There are some players, I mean, the likes of Awazem, and these were players who had a sure start, whether you like it or not, under Ken abroad.
Let them go to the match.
Exactly. Even people like Aribo were not even getting a proper look under Ken abroad. They would have preferred to go with Iwobi, for instance, and the rest of them, but Eguavon has come to, disrupt that, and I really like what's going on. So I hope this is not coming from, some of their agents or some of their supporters just trying to disrupt the balance of the team and trying to influence the decision of the coach.
Yes.
Like listening to Eguavon after the last match when he was asked if he was going to rest players, he really didn't give a specific answer. All he said was, "It's good when a team have some certain cohesion, that cohesion continues. So even if there will be changes, there won't be too many changes. You might just bring in one or two people, but you leave the main core of the team so that understanding, that bond will continue.
Yes.
As against saying, okay, let's rest these players and bring the whole new team B team to prosecute this game. Who knows? Guinea-Bissau might want to. Like for me, I would have loved us to done these qualifiers with a perfect record. There's nothing wrong with that. Going through the qualifiers with 9 points.
No, we didn't know. I think Eguavon has a tradition.
Yeah.
It's one of the only tradition of ensure that he win every match he play.
Yeah.
He has that record. 2006 in Egypt against Senegal, Zimbabwe, and Ghana. He won all the matches. Even after he has qualified, he still played the last match against Ghana to win the match. So definitely, I think Eguavon, I know if There's no need, just like I said, there's no need leave your leg from the pedal when the journey is not yet concluded. You still have a journey to go, you still have a long way to go. All you need to do, just like the winning all your match is very necessary. Remember that we are in a group that okay, if we qualify from this group, we're likely going to play if we the group the go from Group C that have seen Algeria, Cote d'Ivoire, and all those things.
Yeah,
so
Sierra
it's also
Leone,
a good coach also have a calculation who may likely be your next opponent in the other group. So definitely, I think if at all you very know to go to win, you should ensure that they get it. Because if Egypt can also win their next match against Sudan with a better score and still top the group. So then you have to go for a victory or get a better score or get a draw in that match. So you can be very sure that you win the group.
All right, you're still on to Sports Orbit, returning from the Leadership Podcast Studio. We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll still have plenty in store for you. There's still Super Eagles news. We have some basketball news, some results of the EPL that went down, and of course, results from the MPFL also. Don't go nowhere.
For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.
To Sports Hobby, president of the Cameroon Football Association, Cameroon legend Samuel Eto'o has applauded Super Eagles for booking a place in the last 16 of AFCON 2021. Coming from Samuel Eto'o, one of our perennial foes when it comes to the continent, but I actually saw that post he made on Twitter yesterday to congratulate Super Eagles for qualifying for the last 16. Super Eagles, incidentally, are the third team after Cameroon and Morocco to book a place in the knockout stage.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that he congratulated the Super Eagles for booking a place in the round of 16 after his own team Cameroon did the same and Morocco did the same. So but what I definitely want from him that he should congratulate the Super Eagles at the end of the tournament when we have taken the cup. So I still wonder if he reserve his congratulations because we are very sure that we are going to win this cup. When we win the cup, he should congratulate us. Because remember, Eto'o came to Nigeria in 2000 to take the trophy. So definitely, I hope Super Eagles will be there and watching to have that event. We are going to take the trophy in Cameroon. Yeah. So he can congratulate us better.
Some people I've talked to, some fellow sports journalists have said they actually sincerely looking forward to a Nigeria-Cameroon final, which Nigeria will win the trophy right there.
I also see that thing very looming. It's more likely that yes, because in as well, I'm not trying to be selfish or speaking from a patriotic view. If you look at this competition so far, and if you are to select, because the first two matches we will see have altered the prediction. Absolutely. The prediction before the tournament, everybody was looking on the way of Algeria, Senegal. Yeah. But looking at the last these two rounds of matches, it has definitely changed. Even the bookmaker has started trying to alter their book. So then you now say that the team that you see that have played 100% perfectly well so far. You look at Cameroon and I also look at Nigeria. Yeah. So definitely, if anybody is saying that predicting Nigeria Cameroon final, I don't think they are not far from it. They are not far from the truth. Definitely, we're likely going to see Nigeria play Nigeria Cameroon final, and that would be very, very class, entertaining, very, very impressive class. And even even CAF
Yeah,
will be appreciated to have that CAF final because a lot of money going to flow for the CAF.
Definitely. Away from that, briefly, the Nigerian Football Federation and its marketing consultant, Pamosi Sports Marketing, has issued a stern warning to business and some corporate entities who they claim have been engaging in some illegal and deceptive marketing of their products, alongside the Super Eagles. They won't mention some certain names of some brands who put their products and put a picture of the Super Eagles. And in the real sense, they have not even maybe paid sponsorship money or anything like that, gone through NFL or pubs. They are just trying to use the advantage, the brand, the big brand that Super Eagles is, to associate it also with their brand in order to make some kind of profit.
I think this is very, very, very wrong. But it's like this what from Friday I was discussing it with one of the colleagues in the newsroom. That I don't know what is that the business community in Nigeria, they always wait at the last minute.
Yeah.
When you are struggling to plan the ladder, nobody will come to aid you or to assist you to plan. By the time they see you on top of the ladder, they start hitting you. I wanted to rush and to identify with you. It is not so. Super Eagles is not something everybody will hear always talk about. But after too much, everyone has Super Eagles, all the brand, all the multinational stuff, everyone want to identify with you. So if you want to identify with you should come directly and then negotiate.
Definitely.
For the price. Don't just take advantage of the thing. Super Eagles is not just a free brand. Everybody can be good at Super NFL. Because NFL is an opportunity for them to make money, and they're trying to fight on it. This is very serious.
All right, away from that, still onto AFCON. And like I told you in the beginning of the show, during the weekend, some mouth-watering encounters actually went down. We are all aware that the Super Eagles defeated Sudan 3-1, and it was 2-2, of course, and another pulsating encounter between Cote d'Ivoire and Sierra Leone. Very, very lovely game to watch. And Algeria came out, Algeria came out smoking the game. Tunisia defeated, putting behind that controversial loss and came out to outclass Mauritania 4-0. And for Algeria, it was another shock defeat
Against
Equatorial Guinea. Nobody saw it coming. I mean, that group easily everyone had picked. I mean, when we did a preview of the Nations Cup, when I was asked, I said Algeria, Cote d'Ivoire are going out of this group, but now it's beginning to look very, very dicey.
Very, very dicey for Algeria. And their last match is against Cote d'Ivoire. And if you look at that group, Cote d'Ivoire has 4 points. Equatorial Guinea has 3 points. Sierra Leone has 2 points. Algeria has the last has 1 point. So, but as it is, all the 4 groups still have a very reliable chance of making to the next round. And Algeria next match is against Cote d'Ivoire. So if they win that match, if they win against Cote d'Ivoire, that means they'll have 4 points.
I mean, on a lighter note, I read someone said on the match between Algeria and Cote d'Ivoire that he expects CAF to have like 4 ambulances on standby. Because that match is looking like, he said it's going to be, and I expect a very, very serious encounter because it's a must win for both of them.
No, it's not a must win for Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire can get it. It draws against Cote d'Ivoire in the next round.
No, what I'm saying is, why I said it's a must win, you have to aim to win. Supposing you play a draw, and the order of...
No, if Cote d'Ivoire play to whatever the result of the other match, it doesn't affect Cote d'Ivoire.
So for Algeria, it's a must win.
For Algeria, it's a must win. If you don't win, if Cote d'Ivoire draw, if they draw that match, Cote d'Ivoire has 5 points, and Algeria will still have 2 points. But the result of the other match between Equatorial Guinea and Sierra Leone, let's assume say Sierra Leone and Equatorial Guinea play draw. Sierra Leone, Equatorial Guinea have 4 points. That means Equatorial Guinea and Cote d'Ivoire will proceed, while Algeria, Sierra Leone will draw. And if whoever win in that group, in that match, will still go. Why Cote d'Ivoire they draw, but it's now Algeria will being in North Africa who they will throw everything at that match to ensure that. But I see Algeria going out at this end stage. But the best thing, I don't see Cote d'Ivoire lying low for Algeria to want to beat them. More important that Algeria has no impressed for. Because if you look at the team they played, their first match was against Sierra Leone. They played draw.
It's a goalless draw.
The goalless draw. The second match, they have not even scored any goals. The second match against Equatorial Guinea. These are something you refer to a minor team in Africa. and a team that have played almost 33 months unbeaten.
Well, in other games, of course, Egypt returned back to winning ways against Guinea-Bissau. It was 1-0 in that one. Gambia played out a 1-1 draw against Mali. Like we said, Tunisia outclassed Mauritania 4-0. Cote d'Ivoire, Sierra Leone, it was all square then. Algeria losing that one again. We have the third round matches starting from Group A will start this afternoon, where Cameroon will be up against. Do we have those fixtures for today? We have them, but I know the Group A encounters are supposed to. The third matches will begin today, and Cameroon are supposed to be in action.
Cameroon is going to play against Cape Verde.
Against Cape Verde, of course. I mean, we all know Cameroon has already made it through to the first round.
And that group is still very good, because even Cape Verde and Burkina Faso still have a chance.
Definitely, I'm sure one of the best losers might emerge from that group.
Yeah. Even looking at the match, even the group C, because between Cote d'Ivoire, Equatorial Guinea, and Algeria. So one of the best loser can also I may likely see 3 teams progress from that group to the next round.
All right, away from that and onto basketball, where the basketball tournament finally began in that one. You've been following that one. How's it been so far?
Yeah, it was a very, very, very lovely, and good. I commended the initiative of the celebration, the market culture, to come with this idea. Remember the basketball has been come out for a very long time. There's no the players have just been at home for a very long time, and you can see the eagers and the excitement of the players that wanted to play. Even at the first match I was against the first almost of the match I was the Sunshine Stars and hot pool of any group. It is quite obvious that the players are lacking match fitness for a very long time. But it's good that this concern has come to say, and the organizer is going to continue. And we hope that whoever is interested, all those stakeholders in basketball, will also give them the needed support and do that. So that, yes, we still have a crisis in the basketball. The crisis still like, but the players will not suffer from the crisis, but they can also have actually put on the court. So kudos to the organizers.
Away from that, before we go, during the weekend, some Premier League matches went down. Of course, we have the scores for the weekend. Sorry, the MPFL actually went down first of all, where Remo Stars have continued to surprise everybody. This is match 6, and Remo Stars won the game. They were, I think, 2-0 winners in that one.
One against Wicked Warriors.
Against Wicked Warriors. Wicked Warriors, actually. And of course, Aqua United bounced back, winning down 2-0. Abia Warriors 1-0 over Highland. Kobe United in back 0-0. Pillars Tornadoes, Pillars back to winning ways also. National United defeating Lobby Stars. And of course, the biggest scoreline for the weekend was the 5-0 trashing of Bakada by former champions, Plateau United. Rivers United, it was 3-0 against Kwara United. Sunshine Stars and Shooting Stars, that's actually a Southwestern derby. It was a 2-all draw. Then, of course, Reno Stars beating Wiki Tories in Bauchi.
Yeah,
2-1.
The very surprising result, and I guess Rumours Stars is going to become a very surprise party this year. This is match day 6, and they are yet to toss defeat. They have played 6 matches, won 4, draw only 2. And after the 4, they secured 2 away victory.
Yeah.
The first match away, this was the first match against MFF Lagos. And then went far away, not it to get the victory at the top of our lower stadium against the tournament.
Not an easy feat.
No, it's not an easy feat. It shows that just like you see one or two, that maybe they will likely be the Leicester of the PFL. So it's like it's coming to that. But after 6 months, now they are very determined.
And they're gaining more and more confidence as it goes.
Yes. Now any team as it is, and whoever is going to play now is even the one scared about them, not them scared about any other team again.
Quickly, some matches went down also in the EPL during the weekend, where league leaders continued, extended their lead to 13 points.
Yes, I'm afraid it's like I don't know and you also see that you see that point we are doing. It's like English Premier League is becoming Bundesliga, League One. Hey,
The other Gadila here shows like it dominant because
all the time.
I mean, whether I like it or not, this title is Man City's title already.
Now almost 12 point gap.
13.
I think the 30 point difference. 30 points difference. So what are you going to say? That means for you to catch up with him, you need to lose 4 matches.
Which
Is very good. And for you, him losing to him 4 matches and you winning all your own matches. So he has run away with the title.
And this I'm credit to him, this will be their 4th title in 4 years.
In 4 years.
5 years.
In
right?
5 years.
5 years.
That means in the last 5 seasons, Manchester City have won 4 of the title.
Yeah.
It's only
So for those who
it's Liverpool that managed to take one out of this title. And that was in 2020 when the Kobe era, Kobe crisis, 2020, when the Kobe issue. Come on.
in other games, of course, Norwich were 2-1 winners over Everton, and that has also led the sacking of Everton, which won over Southampton. Aston Villa came from 2 goals down to play 2-0 draw against United. Liverpool also 3-0 against Brentford. Then Leeds also surprising West Ham right there at the London Stadium with a 3-2 win. And the game between Tottenham and Arsenal was postponed due to COVID. So that didn't go on. I mean, this is where
And
we.
at the same time, the Kobe issue is rigging, is coming to the altar football again.
Yeah, but this time around, the EPL has indeed ever decided that an outright cancellation of the league will not happen like it did. If there's an outbreak in your camp, we can give you a postponement, but a situation where we have to stop the league will not happen this time around.
Nobody will support that idea. It's good that at the same time, just inform you that just get information that Eric Bomayang had the same party from the Cup of Nations due to cause of health reason all the league responding to the COVID issue.
That's a sad one for him and Gabon.
He's not going to play any match. Why Gabon in his absence that will have not disappointed so far.
That's the bright side of it.
Their last match is against Morocco, we were hoping him to come back at the end, but unfortunately he's not coming back. The thing is now he's bye-bye to this AFCON. But I pray that Gabon will continue what they are started in his absence and continue to do well.
That's a really sad one for him. Anyway, that's where we draw the curtain for today's episode of Sports Orbit. We'll just stay tuned with us. Tomorrow we'll come back with another exciting episode. Some matches are going down today. When we come tomorrow, we'll give you a review of all that went down in the AFCON today. Sanfu, once again, thank you for being here with me today. Thank you. Until we come your way tomorrow again with another episode of Sports Orbit, I'm Ahmed, your host, and it's bye-bye from here.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.